Here we are, and obviously, this video is a different setting than the first version of the video of just me too, because I was like in the office of my work and all of that. But the problem was somebody was playing tunes on a speaker right outside the door, and there was like a whole cluster fart of a mess with that business. So that's why that got deleted. So this is going to be the replacement video and all of that. So yeah. So to keep on with what I had said in the previous video, one had said, we're still looking for, another gig, not to dissociate, the current gig and all of that. It's just, my thing is, first, okay, here's the thing. First it was like, okay, like Wednesday to like Saturday, like 11 to 4 or whatever, right? Then it got switched to Wednesday to Thursday, 11 to 3, or what have you. And then it got to Friday and Saturday, whatever, right? And now it's like Friday and Saturday 1 to 4, and depending on the manager and all of that, and if the labor is high, like labor gets cut, so like nothing gets like weird, right? And 9 times out of 10, guess who that lovely Yahoo is? 3, 2, 1. It's this lovely person that's doing this video right now. So imagine how I feel, right? I mean, yeah, sure, it's like I'm cool with that, and I'm like, yay, I get to leave early. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you have me on for like 1 to 4, or 11 to 4, or 11 to 3, or whatever, right? Like, forget like how much time I'm on, right? But, and then let's say I get to leave early. Now would technically mean I don't know whether or not I'm going to stay for the full shift, so that technically is a problem. So sometime next week, the people who I know, we're going to meet sometime next week and all of that, and talk about this business and be like, okay, what do we do with this, and how do we go forward, because this is obviously ridiculous. It was like one of those too good to be true type scenarios where oh my god, la da dee da, and like a good chunk of the people that were there when I first started there aren't there. There was some crap where I guess some people BS'd about a former associate manager. There was a thing where I guess the manager and me, like, we're doing pizza, okay, fine, nothing wrong with that. Okay, we did lunch, okay, whoop-de-doo. We're at a pizza place, of course it's gonna be pizza, but whatever. And then they started talking smack about this one manager, former manager, and I got ticked off and defended this guy because, like, I mean, sure, this guy has his metaphorical demons, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like, my God, it's like, don't use, and first it came across as like a bribe, so to speak, but I'm looking at it and it's like, okay, we had the pizza, okay, fine. We mentioned like, okay, there's like a Burger Time, which is like some fast food burger place. That's a thing up here. That it used to be a thing in town I was in before being up here, right? And then out of left field, like it's some Hail Mary from the World Series, the manager on the clock at the time was like, said that weird crap about this former individual, and I'm like, really? This guy has a kid and all of that. He's trying to provide and all of that. So it's like, I'm trying to stand up for this guy, You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like annoying me and all of that. And the ironic sort of karma part of all of this is that not manager in question isn't there anymore, not because of that, but because of other scenarios. This specific manager in question that was talking smack would literally let our kids behind the front counter and all of that while, like, we're doing stuff, right? And it kind of freaked me out because I'm like, okay, what if someone gets hurt and all of that? And let's say those someone are those two kids. Oh my God, right? And there'd be moments when like one of like the trainers or like one of the higher ups would be there. Those kids would be nowhere near the front desk, right? So Mr. Trainer Man leaves for the day, right? As soon as his face leaves, those kids come waltzing behind the desk. Now, to however are subscribed or how many people view this, whether you're subscribed or not, think about that for a while. Someone that is a manager who is employed by this company had her kids running around and basically farting around. Well, we're trying to do stuff, right? It's like that Sesame Street song, one of these things that doesn't belong here, you know? The fact that I have to use a children's song from a kids show shows you how ridiculous this is, right? So there's that part. My thing is like, this guy did nothing wrong. He was like fairly, like okay, you know? So, there's that. Sure, he has his issues, but that's a separate topic, like for him himself to discuss. So there's that. But my thing is like, it's it's gone bizarre and weird, and sure, it's there's ups and downs with everything. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like really, it's just. You guys basically BS the man out of a job, out of some BS thing, not something I'm not cool with, and all of that. So there's that. So and that's not the sole issue we're looking at as far as for a new gig. But my thing is like the hours and everything else, But there's other issues like we're working on and all of that, So yeah, with that and all of that business, that's about it. Peace out.